Let me try that again. So the Ketibiyat is the Book of the Covenant of the Baha'i Faith, and I wanted to read you it, but I couldn't find it. I think I may have lost it. Um, there is another verse, though, that I'd like to read to you, and it explains a lot. Lauded and glorified art thou, Lord my God. How can I make mention of thee, assured as I am that no tongue, however deep its wisdom, can befittingly magnify thy name? Not can the bird of the human heart, however great its longing, ever hope to ascend into the heavens of the majesty and thy knowledge. If I describe thee, O my God, as him who is the all-pervading, I find myself compelled to admit that they who are the highest embodiments of perception have been created by the virtue of thy behest. And if I extol thee as him who is the all-wise, I likewise am forced to recognize that the wellsprings of wisdom have themselves been generated through the operation of thy will. And if I proclaim thee as the incomparable one, I soon discover that they who are the inmost essence of oneness have been sent down by thee and are but the evidences of thy handiwork. And if I acclaim thee as the knower of all things, I must confess that they who are the quintessence of knowledge must but the creation and instruments of thy purpose. Exalted, immeasurably exalted art thou above the strivings of mortal man to unravel thy mystery, to describe thy glory, or to even hint at the nature of thine essence. For whatever such strivings may accomplish, they never can hope to transcend the limitations imposed upon thy creatures, inasmuch as these efforts are actuated by thy decree and begotten of thine invention. The loftiest sentiments which the holiest of saints can express in praise of thee, and the deepest wisdom which the most learned of man can utter in attempts to comprehend thy nature, all revolve around that center which is wholly subjected to thy sovereignty, which is adoreth thy beauty, propelled through the movement of thy pen. So, no matter what our attempts in religion are to know God, we cannot know the infinite, all-pervading essence. And though Paramahansa Yogananda teaches that you can tap into omnipresence, that omnipresence is not yours, it's God's. And so any attempts of us to comprehend thy nature all are futile. And that's why the Buddhists can be agnostics or even atheists and still have a correct perception by that of compassion, because the mystery is locked away. And I pray that somebody, anybody, saves the world from our problems.